What's up guys, Doug Machado here. Today's video we're going to be doing a CSF heat exchanger on the M340. This heat exchanger is to cool off your intercooler, which is water cooled. So without further ado, let's get to replacing this. So first thing you want to do is properly secure the car, jack it up and secure it with jack stands. And then you're going to take all the splash panels out, all the plastic ones that you see over here underneath the bumper, this plastic one. So you're going to take that out of the way because you're going to be removing the coolant and the coolant hoses. And you want to have a dripping pan, preferably a big dripping pan underneath so you can catch all that coolant and not make a mess. And after, you take all this upper panels out, all these bars. Okay, so underneath the car, this is one of the hoses that you want to take out. So before you take that hose out, you're going to take this plastic piece. Just take the plastic piece out so you have more access to the heat exchanger. So you're going to take that out and drip the coolant. Drop all the coolant out of the system.
Talk back to you, say it like that. If I hate you, then find someone new.
Okay guys, here you're gonna have to take the front grille out. It looks intimidating a little bit because you could break it. It feels like it's breaking when you're removing it. So you take the panel, the plastic panel with the clips that's up top first. So you take that out. Once you take that out, there's a T30 in the middle. So you're gonna take that T30 out. There's little tabs, 3 tabs on each side. So you're just gonna push it down, right? You push it down and pull it out at the same time. It has to be all 3 on one side, 3 on the other side. Pull it out. Once you pull it out, there's a connector down here for the front camera. So you're just gonna squeeze that connector and pull it right out, as so. Okay guys, so now we have to take the bumper out. Take the bumper out, you take this 10mm bolts on the side of the bumper out, which is 3 of them, and then you have them underneath here as well. So you take them all out, all the ones underneath the bumper, the ones on the side, and once you take the ones on the sides, you're gonna reach the brackets. Once I have it out, I'll show you guys. Easier way to do it is taking the wheel out and taking the front fender well out so you have more access. I'm already used to doing this, so all I do is turn the wheel the other way and I move the fender well so I can get to the fender bolts up top here. There we go, those. There's 2 of them, 2 8mm. So you take, it's 1 here and 1 right around here. So you take those 2 out. This side of the bumper is gonna come down, so you just have to disconnect. It's 1 connector for all the PDC sensors and 1 big connector for something else. I don't know what it is, I forgot. But there's 2 connectors. You remove those 2 connectors. I remember. It's the temp sensor that sits on the side. So you're gonna remove those 2 connectors and pull the bumper out. So this way you can take the bracket for the grill out of the way. Let's get to it. So another thing that you guys want to take out, it's this radiator flap, which allows the air to go through and closes when the car is cold to warm it up faster. This is the functionality of this flap. It opens once the car is warmed up, and until the car is warm, it closes. So it does that process faster. So we're gonna be removing this flap, but one thing I highly advise you guys to do when you're taking out this flap, there's a radar sensor right in front of it. So once you take that radar sensor, do not disconnect the connector. Just leave it hanging to the side, because if you disconnect this, you're gonna have to recalibrate it, and it's a nightmare to do. And it takes a lot of time. You need a scanner. So don't touch this. Just remove it out of the way. It's okay for you to remove it, but don't disconnect the connector, because if you disconnect, then it's gonna lose its calibration. Okay, so going in guys, one modification you have to do here, this is not a perfect fit. You have to modify the stock bracket, okay? So as you guys can see down here, it's hitting the transmission cooler bracket, the stock one. So what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to cut a flush here just so the cooler can go down. So you see where it's hitting. Before, the transmission cooler used to go there, clip in and stay in there. Now, you're no longer going to use that bracket. So that bracket has to be cut out, and they send you a new bracket. So this is gonna go like that in here, and that's your new bracket. And now the transmission cooler is gonna sit in that bracket, and you're gonna put a screw here just to hold it in place. This has to be eliminated so it can go all the way down. So let's cut it and put this back in.
Illusion kept in our hearts. It's been a while since I could hold my head up high. Now I know I can't take it anymore. 'Cause I'm feeling that I'm lost inside, trying to get over you.
All right, guys, so I don't want the video to be too long. So this is it. Just gotta put everything back together the same way I showed you guys how to take it off. Just put the bumper back in, grill back in. It's basically reverse of what I showed you. I don't want the video to be too long. So here it is. This is it for today. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
I'm lost.